Have you ever witnessed a miracle? Not just a coincidence, but something so mysterious, so unexpected, that even science stands in awe. Today, we're going on a journey through stories of faith and healing that have touched the world, modern-day miracles, officially recognized by the Catholic Church in just the last 2 years. Let's begin in France. In April 2025, the world turned its eyes once again to the sanctuary of Our Lady of Lourdes, a place famous for hope, healing, and holy wonders. There, a miracle was officially recognized, the healing of Antonietta Racco, an Italian woman who suffered from primary lateral sclerosis, a rare and brutal motor neuron disease. Picture this: Antonietta, once confined to a wheelchair, undertakes a pilgrimage to Lourdes. She bathes in the sanctuary's pools, searching not just for a cure, but for peace. What she experiences instead is something extraordinary. Emerging from the water, she feels a deep sense of calm and miraculously begins to move on her own. The disease's terrible grip fades away for good. Her recovery shocked doctors. After years of scientific review by the International Medical Committee of Lourdes, experts pronounced her healing unexpected, complete, lasting, and unexplained. For Antonietta, it was the hand of God at work, and for the rest of us, a reminder: Lourdes is still a place where hope becomes real and where faith can touch the impossible. Now let's travel to another corner of the world, Vilakanur, Kerala, India. May 31st, 2025 marks a date etched in Catholic history. Thousands gathered at Christ the King Church to celebrate the Vatican's recognition of a modern Eucharistic miracle. Flashback to 2013. During Mass, as the priest raised the consecrated host, an image began to form on the bread, a gentle, unmistakable face of Christ. Word spread, and soon the quiet village was welcoming pilgrims from around India and beyond. What makes this miracle profound is what followed. Years of rigorous scientific analysis, 3 independent studies, countless experts. Their conclusion? The image was not caused by any paint or outside substance. It formed entirely from the original elements of the host. This miracle doesn't just echo ancient stories of bleeding hosts or holy signs. It's a gentle, yet striking reminder that the real presence of Christ in the Eucharist is experienced in every Mass, every day, everywhere. Miracles are not just relics of the distant past. In May 2024, Pope Francis approved a second miracle for Blessed Carlo Acutis, opening the way for the canonization of this millennial saint. Yes, a saint born in the digital age. The story: Valeria Valverde, a young Costa Rican student in Florence, suffers a devastating head injury in a cycling accident. Doctors don't think she'll survive. Her mother, out of options, travels to Assisi to pray at Carlo's tomb. On the very day of her visit, Valeria begins to breathe unaided, regains movement, and soon walks out of the hospital, her brain injury inexplicably gone. Even her doctors were left speechless. Carlo's story inspires young people everywhere, proving that holiness isn't ancient history. It's alive, online, and at work in our world right now. Then there's Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati, a hero among young Catholics for his zest for life and drive to reach the heights of holiness. November 2024 brought news of a miracle through his intercession. A Los Angeles seminarian named Juan Manuel Gutierrez tears his Achilles tendon in a sports accident. Facing long recovery and dashed dreams, he begins a novena to Frassati, seeking help. Midway through, he feels a sudden warmth in his ankle. When doctors check him again, his tendon is healed, completely, instantly. Weeks of pain, struggle, and worry replaced by gratitude and awe. Frassati's miracle speaks loudest to young hearts. Faith is meant for real challenges, and God meets us in our everyday striving. Finally, let's remember Blessed Giuseppe Alemano, founder of the Consolata Missionaries. His miracle? In the Amazon, an indigenous man named Sereno Yanomami was brutally attacked, left with life-threatening injuries. Consolata Missionaries began a novena, entrusting Sereno to Alemano's prayers. After 10 days in a coma, Sereno awoke, fully healed, defying all medical explanation. He returned to his people, living proof of grace received through the communion of saints. What do these stories have in common? They remind us that miracles do happen, quietly sometimes, but always with God's love at their core. Whether in a hospital bed, a village church, or a roadside in the Amazon, faith is still moving mountains. If you're searching for hope today, let these modern signs be your invitation to believe once again. For more stories and in-depth faith discussions, subscribe and share Our Catholic Faith Today. Stay blessed and stay inspired.